Techno update. Subscribe now.
Blue R1 Plus Review. Design. The R1 Plus joins the move to big screen phones, with a 5.5-inch screen housed in slate gray aluminum with chrome accents. The look comes off as much classier than the R1 Plus price tag would suggest. Display. That 5.5-inch screen is protected by curved Corning Gorilla Glass 3. You'll find Gorilla Glass 4 on many higher-end phones these days, but the R1 Plus screen should still be pretty durable. The LCD screen offers a resolution of 1280 by 720, pretty bare bones, but not uncommon for a phone at this price level. Using a light meter, we found that Blue's phone has a 364 nit maximum screen brightness, which is dimmer than the average of 433 for smartphones overall. The Moto G5 Plus, meanwhile, tallied a 591 nit score, making it much easier to see the screen in bright sunlight than you would be able to do with the R1 Plus. Performance. You don't buy a budget phone expecting standout performance, and the R1 Plus is a good example why. The phone runs on a MediaTek MT6737 1.3 GHz quad-core processor with 3 GB of RAM. On the Geekbench 4 test of overall performance, the R1 scored a paltry 1583. For context, the G5 Plus and its mid-tier Snapdragon 625 with 4 GB of RAM scored a slightly better than average 3746. Similarly, in the Jetstream JavaScript web surfing performance test, the R1 lagged behind the G5, with a score of 15.14 compared to 30.5. You'll pay more for Motorola's phone than you would for the R1 Plus, but you'll get better performance. Cameras. Don't expect the same compromises on the R1 Plus camera, though. Blue's phone offers a 13-megapixel rear camera and a 5MP shooter up front. Both cameras get LED flashes. The R1 Plus rear camera actually has the same megapixel rating as the shooter on the Moto G5 Plus, though differences in image processing software produce different-looking results when you compare pictures captured by both phones. Software. The BLU R1 Plus runs Android 6.0 Marshmallow, an older version of the operating system that's long been superseded by Android Nougat. Some budget phones like the G5 Plus now ship with Nougat installed, so this feels like a bit of a step back. At least you get a clean Android experience with the R1 Plus. Because the phone is unlocked for GSM-based carriers, there's no bloatware to be found on the device. Battery. Blue claims that the average user's phone will last 2 to 3 days on a charge and 30 days on standby. While I was using the R1 Plus, over the course of 24 hours, the phone's charge dropped from 100% to 25%, so you can expect a decent amount of battery life.